Hey guys, I spent a good portion of my life as a musician, well, more like someone who played music in school. Here's a quick clip of my musical prowess. Anyways, I've always played songs composed by other people like Gustav Holst or Debussy, but this time, I'm gonna make my own song. Hello and welcome to another video of the List Project. For the remaining months of the year, I will be checking off another thing off my bucket list, which still happens to be making a song. From the get-go, it seems kinda easy because I have somewhat of an understanding of music theory, like you need a chord progression, a main melody, a drum beat, a bass line, and an overarching theme. Super easy. Chord progressions are the foundation of any song. They are used to determine the flow of the song along with its overall style. An example of a chord progression is G, A, F sharp minor, then B minor, which sounds like this. Yeah, so I decided to go with these chords. You know, kind of standard-ish. I forgot like what the actual chord changes are, so I'll probably explain it like later. Now is later. Chord progressions aren't just moving from one random chord to another. They use chords that are associated with a key the melody will be voiced in. Just like the key of C major, for example. Here we are writing out the notes in the C major scale, which is just C to C with no accidentals. With that in mind, we can now construct the associated chords of the scale in the form of triads, meaning 3 notes per chord. Starting from the bottom, the chords will be C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, then C major again, which we will label 1 to 7, ignoring the last chord since it's a repeat. Now if we return to chord progressions, we now understand they are essentially just sequences of these exact chords. Songs don't usually use all of the chords, but they use enough to create the flow of music you hear. Some standard chord progressions are 4-5-1, 1-5-6-4, or 2-5-1-6. For my song, I'm in the key of C major using the progression 2-5-1-6, but using the major and minor 7 versions of the chords to add a little more kick to it. You can create complex chord progressions if you have a better understanding of the circle of fifths, like John Coltrane. But this simplified explanation should be enough to understand basic song construction, from my botched music theory point of view. As any good self-learner, I went to the most credible source of information in the world, YouTube. I use YouTube. I found this one solid video that helped me in actually taking the first step to finding the melody. So I tried it out. I mean, like, if I want to go for that feel eventually, it'll be like... I don't really know what to do with this. Man, how do you make a song, bro? Like, what do I even want to sing about? Confused? Lost? Or about, or like a generic song about love? Like, I really don't know what to do. Yeah, it didn't work. After suffering a few more hours, I decided that I needed an actual backing track to find the melody. I was able to put the chord progression together with a simple drum beat and bass line. I wanted to go for a cute little bossa nova samba Latin vibe thing. I don't know what the right genre was, but you get the idea. I tried to do the humming thing again with the backing track instead, but I found something else after listening to it for a few hours. The rhythm I used for the chord progression had a little melody that went like this. It was a bit catchy, so I kept it. Yeah, remember that clip of me wondering what I should write the song about?
A generic song about love.
That's exactly what I did. For some weird reason, I was spewing out fire lyrics like a broken fire hydrant. I swear I'm not heartbroken or anything. When it comes to lyrics, there's a general idea of how the structure should be. But I know that the general structure is usually like verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus, verse 2, pre-chorus, chorus? When it comes to writing lyrics, it has to fit the vibe of the song. Meaning that it fits into the melody, it fits the overall theme, and it rhymes. A tip that came from the video from earlier was that I should dabble in poetry. So I did that. When the nut was plentiful. Honestly, this was the easiest part by far. The only real difficulty was having to do retakes after realizing they were trash. Trash as in my singing wasn't in time or I sang the wrong lyrics. I already know that I can't sing, so I wasn't like really tripping so much about that part. After recording the raw vocals, I added a whole bunch of filters and autotune, threw everything together, and ended up with this. The first version was absolute trash. I knew my singing was bad, but I didn't realize how bad it was while singing in a register I wasn't comfortable with. Like, I hope no one ever finds the original recordings of this. To fix this, I brought the whole song down a few keys so that it felt and sounded a bit better. In addition, I made the song too slow at first, which made it even more awkward, so I added like 20 BPM to it. I'm not a perfectionist, but I would never put this dumpster fire out there. Anyways, after all the final revisions, this is the final result. Well, I don't know what I was thinking, but I am writing this song for you to show what I am feeling, and I hope that it's not too long. You really might just be the one to talk until the break of dawn, to give my heart to beat upon. I'm not an optimist, but I think you might have wanted it. Just like me, you also see the future of what we could have been. You are just so cute. I wrote this song just for you. I've really tried my best, so please do not forget that I don't know what I was thinking, but I am writing this song for you to show what I am feeling, and I hope that it's not too long. Don't know what I was thinking, but I am writing this song for you to show what I am feeling, and I hope that it's not too long.